You say retired. Have you got a pension?
Yeah, I get a disability pension, and I get...
And who pays that?
Pardon?
The disability pension. You call it a pension, but is it a pension?
You paid into it, Ron, all that for years.
I get a pension as well, yeah. I get a pension as well.
Who, from Warners?
No, Ron is on... He's on... You're on benefits, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm on benefits.
And he's he never lied about that.
I'm entitled to be. I mean, as many thousands and millions of people in this country are quite entitled to claim those benefits if they've got a problem.
Millions of people are claiming all these benefits, and it's costing us all a fortune. It's very... Do you know what, Ron? It's ever so demotivating for those of us who do work to know that there are so many people.
But I've paid my national insurance. I have paid tax. I've paid national insurance. In fact, I've probably paid more tax because I was earning high wages in the show business era. You know, I was paying the high rate of tax.
What was the best you ever earned in a year then, Ron, when you were in show business?
God, I mean, it's very hard to say.
Telephone numbers.
I could have, sometimes.
Superstar status, Ron.
What?
No, not superstar status.
20,000, 30,000, 50,000?
If you go in a club, wait a minute. I mean, yeah, it's about 30 or 40,000. I mean, but if you go in a club, you know, you can get paid £300 for an hour's work.
What, cash in your hand?
Well, no, it's all done legally for the...
Right, let's let English Pete have one more say, because he's paying for the call. What did you...
I just think you should sort of release him from the torment, Alex.
Okay.
It's very entertaining, but for all the wrong reasons.
He's given me an idea now.
All right, then.
Please release me. Could you do that? Can you sing that?
Hi,
song?
who's next?
Hello.
Hi, who are you?
Jean.
Hello, Jean. Thank you very much for coming on the air today to speak to a guy who is a legend on the South Coast, Ron Sheppard.
If he's been a legend on the South Coast, he certainly must have earned quite a lot of money in his time.
Well, he just told us. One year he made 50,000.
I mean, what's happened to it? Also, am I correct in thinking that he'd written a book, which was a successful book?
No, I'm just writing a book at the moment,
You're
Jean.
writing a book?
And by the way, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Ron, did you have to tell the benefit people that you got this Sunday, the News of the World article the other week, and you'd obviously got paid for that? Do you have to tell them that when you earn money like that?
No, I mean, I'm not getting income support.
Let Jean have her say. Let Jean have her say. Then.
Well, if he's writing this book, then, when he's written it, if it is successful, will he then live off that?
What, and pay the benefit people back?
I'm not saying that. I don't think
Can I make this quite clear, Jean, OK? I am not on income support. I get a disablement benefit because I've got a disability, and this was given to me by our own government through our own health service and through drug companies.
Yes, I understand that. I understand that. But
I think a lot of people don't realise you sued the drug companies.
I do understand that.
Well,
but also,
it was the National Health Service, actually, as well.
You sued the National Health.
All these trips that you managed to go on.
Yeah.
On benefit. It's amazing. You do.
I have my own money. I do have my own money.
A lot of people are calling you a benefit tourist.
No, I'm not. You know, I mean, I am one of the first. That I don't believe, like, all these asylum seekers coming in and getting all these handouts and things like that. That shouldn't happen, you know. But at the end of the day, I am entitled to a benefit, the same as anybody that is unemployed, people with children who get child benefit. You know, I'm entitled to that. I'm entitled to claim that. The benefit people know that I go away, okay, because I tell them when I do. They send me a letter and they state that you can...
Look, we've got to go to the
country. And your health doesn't affect you when you're doing all this flying and all this coming and going.
Of course it affects me.
Absolutely amazing.
Of course it affects me, Jean, you know. Of course it affects me.
She's hung up on you.
Yeah, that's okay.
Right, we'll take one more call, then we'll go to the break. Hi, I want to clear this up before 1 o'clock. Hi, who's that?
Hello, Alex. It's Rory.
Hello, Rory. I have to be quick because we're going to the break, but what did you want to say?
I'm still waiting for Jessie to say, shut that door.
Right, what do you want Ron to say anything for you?
Ron, I bet Ron could do that.
I used to do a Larry Grayson impression.
Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, come on then.
Yeah.
OK, Ron.
Yeah, and... OK. Now
That's
look at her over there. No, wait.
Sorry, I stopped. Sorry, I thought you were going in Frank Spencer with you.
I'm just trying to think of a Larry Grayson, you know.
It's up there somewhere.
Yeah, like, shut that door. Look at her over there, slack Alice. Yeah, something like that.
He's hung up. Right, we'll go to the break, then we'll go back. Right, we're back with the phone in. If you want to give us a call, here's the number to call.
Call Isle of Wight Radio now. 822 002. 822 002.
Ron has just told me the wife he's getting back with is the first one.
No.
No.
One.
not number one. One, he's Thai bride.
The
His
first
last
Thai bride?
7th wife, 2nd Thai
My
bride.
only Thai bride, yeah.
Yeah, because the other one was from Singapore before that.
I'm getting so confused. What about the
Aisha.
woman that you met that you told, I believe you told us on the phone and not in a personal email, the one you met from the charity that you were going to bring back?
Well, that's
Christian-
because that was actually going to come... I mean, she was only going to come over, actually, for a short while, and that to help promote this charity.
And she's a Thai woman.
No, she's from the Philippines.
From the Philippines?
But there's nothing, you know...
There's no relationship
No,
with
no,
her.
no.
Oh, I'm getting confused. Right, if you want to give us a call, the lines were busy in the commercial break, but we were busy getting emails and texts off and all of that.
I missed why you're going to Spain, Ron. Why are you going to live
Because
in
he can
Spain?
get his
now?
benefits in Spain.
I know
No,
you can get your benefits there, but
Yeah, well, no.
can you rent easily in Spain?
Yeah. The reason I'm going to Spain is because one couldn't settle in the UK because of the food and the climate and that.
What's wrong with the food?
Well, I mean, you know, she comes from Thailand, you know, and she's got to adjust and that, and it's better for my health in a warmer climate. That's one of the reasons that I go abroad a lot. because
Line
it
one,
helps.
hi.
Hi, it's Blue from Australia here.
Who is it?
Blue.
Hello, Blue. You're through to Ron Sheppard. This is the guy that's not scared. You know, if he wants to take action, he will sue the National Health. What did you want to say, Blue?
Well, I thought Ron might want to consider taking a role in the next I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here to revitalise his career.
No, I don't
That
think
is
so.
true, isn't it, Ron?
Yeah.
Well, it worked for Peter Andre, my Australian mate.
If you could get on that show, Ron, I think you could be one of Britain's biggest stars.
I've got a
And
disability, remember, as well, so I
God
wouldn't be
knows.
able to jump. I wouldn't be able to do things that they do.
God
you know?
knows how you missed out on stardom. Don't you ever, when you, obviously you were friends with Shane, you worked with Shane, do you not look at Shane up there on that big screen? I know you've got a TV at home. Do you not look at Shane and think, that could be me?
So, no, I mean, not really. I mean,
I could be headlining at the
no,
Palladium.
I mean, I'm proud of what Shane's done, you know?
Blue, what is there anything else you wanted to say?
Well, yeah, I think doll bludgeoning's a very good profession in Australia, so Ron might be able to move out there to achieve a bit more credibility too.
Cheers, thanks
Would
a
you
lot.
go down under, Ron?
I've got a daughter in Australia, lives in Queensland, and I've got grandchildren there.
What do you think of the roads down there, Ron?
Sorry?
What do you think of the roads in Australia?
I was actually in Townsville in Queensland, and
Recently?
the roads a couple of years ago, and
They're
the
a lot
roads,
wider in Australia than they are in Britain.
they're a lot wider, and there's great big trucks and that go flying past you as well. Then you know, but
And
no,
the kangaroos
the
have been
roads are a
good
lot
as
better as well. Yeah, but you got a lot of toll roads out there, haven't you?
That's only in the Sydney area, mate.
Is it?
You get out in
right.
rural Australia and you don't have to pay for anything.
I've
Get
never
out in the
been
west.
I've never been out in the middle of
You
Australia.
should have gone to the
believe me.
West Coast, Ron.
Thanks, Blue.
Yeah, thanks,
right,
Blue.
bye, mate.
Cheers,
Take care.
bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
See, people are interested in Ron Sheppard. This says, what a great star Ron is. I can't believe he's never had his own TV show. Keep it up, Ron. That's Smudger in New Milton.
I just want to say, once again, Alex has done something which I think is terribly unfair, saying that you took on the NHS. You sued the NHS, but people do sue the NHS, don't they, Ron?
That's why wards close. Listen to this. Maybe Ron is in receipt of benefits, but at least he's putting something back with his charity work. Nick in Christchurch.
Well, that's right. I mean, you know, as I said,
Is it because you feel guilty about taking the money that now you want to raise money for the hospital? Because obviously the hospital's got less money to spend on the special care baby
What
unit.
he's taken out, he wants to put back in.
Yes.
Can I just say, right, nobody wants to be on benefits. Me in particular. I don't want to be on benefits. I'd rather be out there working.
You'd
you know?
rather be entertaining people.
Yeah, that's been my life.
You
and,
think if you
know,
didn't have that arachniditis, you would be out there working the clubs, the pubs?
I certainly would, yeah. Yeah.
Perhaps it's
I
worth the
certainly
money.
would,
Some
you know.
people might say. Ron, you took on the NHS for a specific reason, but do you not think when you raised a little bit of money for the St Mary's, well, actually, they paid me, I think it was about 12,000.
I don't know.
I think you told us before
Well,
it was
yeah,
about
something,
12,
yeah.
15.
I mean,
I thought it was $500,000.
no.
when I was chairman of the Arachniditis South Out Group, my main aim was to get the condition recognised so that people could get entitled to their benefits that they were entitled
Well,
to.
you wouldn't have
because
got
it wasn't recognised.
If you hadn't got it recognised, you wouldn't have got the money, would you?
It's not just me. There's thousands of people. I mean, you heard Ron on the line a bit
Ron from
earlier.
Shanker, so he should have got some, shouldn't he?
That's right.
This says, hi, Alex and Doc. If Ron's got such a bad back, how's he managed with all those women? Surely his back pain is self-inflicted. Serves him right. Ron, do you have to